of the things that I have been looking into are just seeing how the motorcycle industry is going in general, because, you know, I ride. I'm interested in what's going to happen in the future for motorcycles. And one of the manufacturer I like the most is Harley. Duh. Look at their statistics, like quarterly, like year over year. What's happening is it looks like every 5 to 6 years, 3 to 5 years, 3, 5, and 6 years, they show a little bit of a spurt. And what I think that is are the people who are returning customers. Like, they've bought a bike a few years ago, they've had it on, they've financed it. So 3, 5, 6 years, they have that bike paid off and they want to get something bigger or better. So then they go back into the dealership with the bike that they've paid off. They use that as a down payment on their next bike, or they put that money into their next bike. It helps shoot up the sales. And I don't know if that's the same thing with like Honda or Kawasaki or anybody like that. And some of my viewers are from Europe and overseas. You might say, so what? Harley motorcycles have been the one bike that has lasted through all the years. Those names tend to hold their value, especially when you can say a company's been around since 1902 or 1903 or 1905. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. I don't think motorcycles in general are going to go anywhere, especially now with like the electric bikes, BMWs, self-riding bike. So Livewire comes out this year. They're doing something really cool. They've got charge points. So each Harley dealership is going to have a charging station for their electric motorcycles, which means, given the dealer network for Harley, which is larger than any other dealer network in the US, you're going to be able to ride from one end of the United States to the other on an electric bike, because you can drive dealership to dealership, charge for an hour, drive to the next dealership, charge for an hour, and never have to pay for the electricity that you use to charge the bike. That's genius. That's awesome. I didn't know they were going to have the charging stations at each of the dealerships. I mean, I kind of figured that they would, but you know, that's kind of a game changer when it comes to the electric bike market, right? Like, I just saw this on their website I was trying to find out when the bike comes out, and they're saying, you know, two easy ways to charge. You can charge at any level 3 DC fast charge station, which means anywhere that a Tesla can charge. Malls have them now. I saw a Walmart the other day with like 9 charging stations, I think. Every Harley dealership that has a charging station. So, and I know that like in any of the charging stations I've seen so far, you haven't had to pay for the electricity to charge your bike at those stations, or even, I mean, Teslas for that matter. I watched a video the other day on YouTube where somebody drove from Texas to Chicago charging along the way. But if you've got an electric motorcycle, anywhere in the United States, you could drive from East Coast to West Coast, West Coast to East Coast, North to South, South to North, like New York to California. That's a huge dealer network you're talking there. That's as smart as when Harley decided to give their bikes to the US military and train all the mechanics on how to repair Harley motorcycles, so that when they got out of the military, they'd want a Harley motorcycle because they knew how to repair it. That's smart. We'll see how popular this thing becomes, though, because I'm sure there's going to be a ton of YouTubers. There's going to be a ton of people out there who, you know, get into the electric bike market. This could be a game changer. Can you imagine seeing like thousands of electric bikes at Sturgis? Like, what are you riding? Harley.